Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wayne. So Gemini, let's take a look at what is up for you this week. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm so glad that you're here today. Thank you for co-creating this reading with me. So, Gemini, in the past we have the Knight of Swords. This is, someone's got a message, a new way of seeing or a truth. And it's like, I want to share this. I want to tell this truth. This truth is about moving to calmer grounds. How to, this feels very spiritual. A truth, a way of perceiving things that helps this person move to calmer grounds. And it feels like I need a minute to incorporate this new truth. It feels like not making plans, not strategizing. It's like I've got to incorporate this new way of perceiving things. A lot of talking, a lot of communication, and passionate communication coming in, and waiting. What is this waiting? It's like I've got all these new ideas. I'm communicating and I'm waiting. I keep getting waiting, not strategizing, not planning. I want to move to calmer grounds with whatever this information is that's coming in. It feels like you're waiting for finances, for abundance to come in. There's something, it feels almost like these two beliefs, this shift, this perspective shift to move to calmer waters comes in, but somehow it feels like it's linked to a belief like, once I get my finances and my abundance, then, but it doesn't feel like these truths are linked. It feels like there's a belief that first I need money, first I need a lot of money, and then I can achieve whatever this is. But it looks like what you've been working on in the past, it's just not producing the financial abundance. It's not working out the way that you thought. And it feels like there's this frustration and defensiveness. Like I'm putting all this work and effort into my job, into whatever it is that you do, but I'm not getting the results that I expected. I'm getting a little bit here and there. And it feels like there's almost like taking this personally. It's like a lot of time waiting for something to multiply, waiting for something to grow, some type of harvest. And it did create this amazing amount of inner strength and resilience that you build up during this time in the past. Wow. All right, Gemini, in present energy, we have the Three of Pentacles. This does feel very work related. Three of Pentacles is collaboration, different people with different skill sets coming together to build something, to create something tangible in the 3D. It looks like This is it feels like this energy, there's not a lot of competition. There's not a lot of struggle. Feels feels a little peaceful, honestly. But there's some decision. It's like at a crossroads. I don't know what decision to make. You've got the wheel on your side. You have fortune on your side. I feel like, Gemini, you know that. Like you've got the universe at your back. But there's something about your finances that why it's so slow. They're not coming at the rate that you expected. It feels like it's causing you to rethink and wonder if there's a different way of doing things. There's someone here who's, it feels like they're mentally manipulative. This might be a boss. This might be someone in the environment. Yeah, this is someone that people go to for advice. And it's bad advice. It's horrible advice. Someone is getting bad advice, and so then they're making really horrible changes. They're manipulating others to get what they want. They're very sneaky, but I feel like you're seeing this. You're no longer dupable by this person and this energy. You're seeing someone who's very manipulative, who gives horrible advice. They're very disconnected. And it's creating a very sneaky, deceptive energy. But you're seeing this. This feels to me very fragmented. I hope this makes sense to you, Gemini. Let's look at what's hidden this week. Death and rebirth. Transformation. Something is transforming this week. What is transforming? What are the most important messages that Gemini needs to hear? If this reading has been resonating, I would love it if you could hit that like button. Help me grow this channel. All right, so what's hidden? Something is transforming. It looks like around your finances, around becoming more abundant. There's a new path. There's something new that you're going to be learning. And it feels a little scary because this is a new way of being. And so you're utilizing your intuition. It feels like you're giving up listening to others. Like that's the mentally manipulative people. It feels like realizing that there's someone who gives horrible advice. And they're manipulating, and they're sneaky and deceptive, and it's like, oh my gosh. It feels like you're letting go of outsourcing what you should do and giving that job away to someone outside of yourself. And instead, what you're transforming is your own success, your own abundance internally. Trusting your intuition, trusting your internal guidance. Wow, it feels very new and like All right, I feel like this is leading me to the abundance, the what I want to create, the stability. Feels like you're not doing it on a whim. You're very grounded and also using your intuition. All right, Gemini, in the possible outcome, yeah, Magician. This is what you've manifested. It feels like from the very beginning of this reading, you've manifested epiphanies, seeing that the way you've been doing business, the way you've been operating, it feels like a lot of shifts and realizations that are getting you on the timeline that you would prefer. Working with people who are quite peaceful. Figuring out who you want to work with, if you want to work with others. All right, what does Gemini need to know? What are the most important messages for Gemini? Ooh. All right. It looks like no longer working. It's like either quitting a job or cutting people out that you don't work well with. That's part of the manifestation here. And then there's also letting go of lack consciousness, letting go of fears, and letting go of disbelief in your abilities, and focusing on love and happiness. That's, I think in the past you would have been kind of like love and happiness, right? That's how I'm going to find my success. Where now you're realizing that when you're in the higher vibration, it feels like you're entering the quantum field and you want what's best for you and everyone else. It feels like realizing that play and love and higher vibrational energies are where you can create, really start creating and having fun. Wow. And building a foundation that's stable and secure. And part of what's happening this week is realizing who does not work, who you don't work well with, not by blaming them or anything like that, but just like, oh, I don't think we're meant to work with each other right now. It's not a good fit right now. And also realizing what not to take action on feels like a part of what's happening this week. Ooh, interesting. This might just be a separate message for some of you out there, or someone out there. There's something that's really hard to walk away from, even though it's emotionally unsatisfying. You want success. You've wanted success. It feels like in a partnership. Feels like a partnership where there's it feels like this is the Emperor and Empress. They came out like this. The Empress, they both have their back turned. And the Empress is upright, but her back is turned. And so it feels kind of cold, like she's protecting herself. So divine feminine energies in this protective, maybe a lack of communication, maybe gray rocking. And then the divine masculine Emperor energy is showing up very toxic, very controlling and manipulative, very demanding to get their way. And yeah. So there's something here that someone wanted success with these energies, with this couple, but it's emotionally unsatisfying. And at the bottom of the deck, is the Five of Pentacles. Oh, the other side of the deck is the Queen of Wands in reverse. There could be a third party. That is only for someone who knows there is a third party. But it feels like someone's going to feel very rejected, very abandoned and left out in the cold. So, wow. All right. What a big changes, lots of changes this week, Gemini. Hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.